Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus, January 4, 2025. Today and until February 4th, Venus harmonizes with your sign, boosting your communication skills and powers of persuasion. You know what to say at the right moment, and good conversations can enhance your connections. Others are attracted to your ideas and style of communication during this period. Instead of pushing for answers, Venus waits for them to come or asks for them nicely. During this cycle, you are especially curious about others and particularly interested in sharing your daily activities with someone special. Your curiosity about others can lead you to fun discoveries and possibly opportunities. You're also likely to enjoy your personal interests or studies more in the month ahead. Today, there can be an opportunity to see a problem from a new angle and sort it out. As the day advances, it can be challenging to make sense of what you and others want, although conflicts can be revealing. Sparkling vibes are whispering over the crests of moonlit waves for you. A fresh trend will last for weeks to come. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of beauty, attraction, and pleasure, has jumped off the diving board to swim out and perform a perfect water ballet. Water is a very compatible element with you and is also known as your solar house of communication and short-distance travel. With this newfound sparkle, you'll have the charming and persuasive words to tell someone how you feel and mystify their spirit. If you're up for a change of pace, consider short trips to nearby towns and destinations. Ask, and you shall receive, Capricorn. There is nothing you cannot request from your work community when Venus enters Pisces, its exaltation. Regardless of your professional position, you may find yourself in a position of power. Your ability to ask for whatever you want will be tested throughout this exalted Venusian transit. Co-workers may willingly do whatever you ask them to do, which could be ideal if you need to defer responsibilities to other people. You may also receive whatever you want in your interviews, meetings, and more. Use this power wisely. You may experience some fundamental shift today in terms of the food choices that you prefer. The planetary alignment asks us to look at our habits and examine why we do certain things. If you eat meat, for example, you might have an experience that gives you more clarity on why you do so, or whether you want to continue doing so. Or maybe you've been a hardcore vegan for the last 10 years and suddenly you find yourself with a craving for fish, eggs, or cheese. There could be a nutrient you are deficient in that these foods offer. You could experiment with eating them occasionally, or if you feel you need to stick to your ethical guns, find a way to supplement from vegan sources. Try to take note of the foods you eat and how you feel physically and emotionally afterward. From there you can start to make nutritional choices based on what best serves your sense of well-being. Use your creativity and innovative thinking to your advantage. On this day, these innate talents will enable you to break down walls and barriers that others, who came before you, were unable to broach. You have much to offer in any group situation. Your concern and compassion comes across as loyalty and dependability to all you encounter throughout the day. Although your shoulders are big enough to comfort the world, remember not to take on too much. The moon's departure from Capricorn yesterday was always going to leave you more emotionally and intuitively nugged and aware, but the timing could have long-term implications. The moon returned in time to align with the sun to create a new moon just as you were about to move into the new year, something that has given you a chance to do more than just draw a symbolic line in the sand. While the moon has moved on and today is bringing things together across the income, work, and career fronts, this is something you will continue to benefit from. With Venus, planet of love, not only returning to your communication sector tomorrow and the moon a day later, but in time to be in position for when Mars returns to your relationship sector in 4 days, this is something you can already get a jump on. Venus will be returning to give your heart and your relationships a voice just as Mars is preparing to open the doors to the past and second chances on the relationship front. Our eyes in the sky. Life has never been sweeter, and today marks the beginning of a truly magical chapter. With Venus entering Pisces, the planet of love, beauty, and abundance reaches its exaltation, a time when its energy is at its most powerful and benevolent. Over the next few weeks, you might feel like the universe is wrapping you in a warm embrace, showering you with positivity and endless possibilities. Doesn't it feel exciting to think about what blessings might be waiting just around the corner? Let's dive into how you can make the most of this transformative time. Venus doesn't stop at romance. It also brings blessings in your financial life. During this time, you might find yourself stumbling upon opportunities to earn extra income, receiving thoughtful gifts, or even spotting an irresistible deal that feels like it was meant just for you. Have you ever had one of those lucky breaks where things just seem to fall into place? This is the time to keep your eyes open for those moments of abundance. Perhaps it's a friend recommending a side hustle or a colleague mentioning an exciting opportunity. By staying open and proactive, you could turn small chances into significant gains. Reflect on your financial goals and consider how you can use this fortunate period to build a stronger foundation for the future. As you navigate this sweet season, remember that balance is essential. Confidence and energy are wonderful, but they can tip into overconfidence if we're not mindful. Have you ever found yourself so focused on achieving your own goals that you unintentionally overlooked the needs of those around you? Venus in Pisces teaches us that true joy is rooted in connection, listening to our loved ones, sharing in their triumphs, and being present in their challenges. This is a beautiful time to nurture your relationships and celebrate the collective wins alongside your personal successes. If there's been a decision weighing on your mind, Venus's influence provides the clarity and courage you need to move forward. Trust your intuition, it's your inner compass pointing you toward what truly aligns with your heart. Have you ever had a moment when your instincts led you somewhere unexpected, but it turned out to be exactly where you needed to be? Trust that voice now, and lean into the possibilities that arise when you act in alignment with your deepest values. This transit also encourages you to prioritize your well-being. With Venus's harmonious energy, it's easier to find alignment between your mind and body. Rest when you need to, nourish yourself with wholesome food, and stay active in ways that bring you joy. Maybe it's a morning yoga session, a brisk walk in the park, or an impromptu dance party in your living room. These simple moments remind us how wonderful it feels to be fully present in our own bodies. Think back to a time when you felt truly vibrant and alive. What were you doing then? Revisit those activities now, and let them inspire you to care for yourself with love and gratitude. While the energy of Venus in Pisces feels dreamy and uplifting, it's important to stay grounded. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to assume that good times will last forever without effort? Stability is wonderful, but it requires proactive steps to maintain. Use this time to build on your momentum, whether it's saving for the future, setting goals for personal growth, or strengthening your relationships. Dream big, but don't forget the practical steps that will help make those dreams sustainable. As you move through these weeks, embrace the flow of new ideas and experiences. Conversations with friends or colleagues might spark inspiration, and fresh perspectives could lead to exciting changes in your plans. Be open to exploring new paths, but remember to stay true to your core values and vision. Have you ever felt torn between what others wanted for you and what you knew was right for yourself? This is your reminder to trust your instincts and remain authentic, even as you adapt and grow. This is a time of magic, growth, and connection. How will you make the most of it? Are there goals you're ready to chase, relationships you want to nurture, or dreams you're finally prepared to turn into reality? Together, let's celebrate this season of sweet possibilities and step confidently into a future filled with love, abundance, and joy.